Got it. Thank you, Bharat. Okay, it's just setting up my meeting. So any other questions? Yeah. Done. अभी दिख रहा है live? Yeah, it shows live. Okay. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you. So that is the significance of lighting a candle. We are doing candle magic, anything with crystals. Okay. So हम crystals के साथ अभी नहीं work कर रहे. We're doing it with candles. Crystals basically absorb, they absorb your energies, things that you don't want to, the energetic vibration that you don't want to hold. They absorb and they help to basically cause a resonance with their energy. So they lift up your energy. But in this ritual, we are not working with crystals. Now, see, a lot is going on with crystals. And but I always say that when you are meditating, and if your intention is to experience higher level of stillness or connection, crystals being earth energy will always try your consciousness to be rooted in the lower chakras. Okay. Many crystal sellers or people who are selling crystals will not tell you, but when you're meditating, it is best to not wear crystals because meditation is always done to connect with your higher consciousness. Okay. So we are not using crystals at this point of time. Also, जब हम cleansing कर रहे होते हैं, when we are letting go through any ritual, then we don't put a crystal there because again, the crystal will absorb the dirty disease energy or the energy that you don't want. Candle or fire is being used as a disposal unit. So, if there is any dirty disease energy, fire element can purify it. So we use fire for purification. इसलिए हम बहुत सारे rituals करते हुए we burn the negative beliefs, where we burn a bay leaf. Tarot में लोग दिखाते हैं whatever intention you want to write on a bay leaf and then you can burn. So fire has a purification effect, a cleansing effect, and that is why we are using fire in this ritual. Okay. Or कोई question? So if you have crystal at this point of time, I would say just don't wear it. We are doing a cleansing ritual. And because this lunar eclipse full moon or the blood moon is different from the other full moons that we've experienced. We're working on the shadow aspects of it. Okay. Done? Any more? Anything else? So shuru kare. So I want you to grab your sheet or just look at your sheet. On page 1, no, on page, yeah. So page 2 starts with an introduction of what is the meaning of a lunar eclipse. Okay. So basically, eclipses are used for, magic and spell work and manifestation also in the energy world. And as the moon becomes covered by the earth's shade, so it's a great time to do shadow work that I've already described to you. Then moving to the third page, it describes the craft of shadow work. So you can have a read of this when you're free, but we will straight away move to page number 4. Okay. Share. So this is page number 4. Now, the first question or the first activity that we are going to do as part of the shadow work is to identify the intention, to acknowledge the aspects of your hidden path towards. So this question, basically, I want to connect it. So for me, the guidance was that this shadow work or this shadow ritual should be done for your relationship with, for improving your relationship with yourself. Okay. So I will encourage all of you to identify that one thing or that one impediment, block that you are observing during these 2 to 3 days, the past 2 to 3 days, with respect to your relationship with yourself or your relationship with other people. And with that, try to understand or take a note or write down the issues that you've been lately facing with your response towards your closest relationships. How do you feel about them? How do you talk about them? How do you respond to them? And if you do not have a significant relationship that is flaring up at this point of time, you can also check within yourself what is triggering you with respect to you. So what happens is, during this time, you might start assessing the actions that you've not taken, or you can start feeling what a loser I am, or why am I not able to move with a certain speed? I don't get things done. I am not able to wake up in the mornings. I'm not able to finish what I started. So there is a lot of chatter that could be going on within yourself during these 2 or 3 days, especially because somewhere that nature of you or that self-criticism or mental criticism that you're doing is bringing down your self-esteem or your self-worth. Okay. Now, again, your self-worth or your self-esteem is basically introducing you to other people. So if you don't feel good about yourself, the energy that you project will not, attract people who are on the other side, listening to you, talking to you. Okay. So from that perspective, you have to understand, with respect to my self-esteem, with respect to my self-worth, what is it that I am not doing? Or what is it that I'm accepting, which is not working for me? Okay. So your relationship with yourself is in spot during this lunar eclipse. You understand the first thing that you have to do? So for the first thing, you can write it. I am trying to work on the shadow aspects towards my relationship with myself. Okay. अभी इतना समझ में आया? Now I'll make you do that. Yeah, yes, even a pukraj, because you will release Paradi, and your pukraj can absorb the dirty energy. So you don't want it to absorb. There's going to be a lot of release. What's the line again? My intention is to acknowledge aspects of my hidden self as a path towards my relationship, better relationship with myself. Okay, so that's the first thing, better relationship with myself. You just add to the first line below the dark moon and lunar eclipse. Okay, So we are all working on our relationship with ourselves. And it is one of the toughest things to do. We all don't want to acknowledge that हमारे अंदर कोई problem है, या it's, sometimes we just feel that other person is not in the right state of mind and we are triggered, or he is triggered and we've rubbed them the wrong way, or they've rubbed us the wrong way, and so हमने react कर दिया, right? And then you regret your reaction, or you regret the action that you responded with. So that is in spot for these few days. Jitni aapki memory ho, we'll go back in time and we will access how we were doing that, or how we were feeling in general about ourselves, my self-worth, my self-esteem. So your relationship with yourself basically is telling you your self-worth and self-esteem coefficient. Okay. So are we ready? Bracelet वगैरह कुछ भी मत पहनो आप, सब उतार दो अभी at this point. ठीक है? नहीं मत पहनो अपना ब्रेसलेट, उतार दो. No crystals. No crystals during any cleansing meditation or during shadow work. Release जब हम कर रहे हो, because they absorb energy. इसके बाद फिर उसमें सॉल्ट वाटर में रखना पड़ेगा ब्रेसलेट को, या फिर क्लेंजिंग करनी पड़ेगी, या फिर आपको सेलेनाइट प्लेट पे रखना होगा. सो नो पॉइंट. And again, it will not let you go higher during this meditation. Okay? Got it? So now we start in setting up that connection with ourselves in order to identify the relationship shadow that we have with ourselves. Okay, so are we all ready? Ready, everyone? Gold you can wear. Gold is liquid light in a different way. Okay. No, gold you can wear. कोई दिक्कत नहीं है. It's a good conductor, no problem. Conductivity, उसकी conductivity बहुत अच्छी होती है. हाँ, please. Okay. No, I would say जो भी ऐसी चीज है जो आपको प्योरीफाई करना है या आपको हाई एनर्जी में रखना है, उसको अभी आप हटा दो, इफ पॉसिबल. शैडो वर्क कर रहे हैं इसलिए. ठीक है? So done? Yeah, ready. So just close your eyes. We will do the connection exercise. So just close your eyes. Feel your body. Just be aware of your physical self, your emotional self, your mental self. We will be watching ourselves, our emotions, our thinking, even the changes or the feelings within our physical body, what they are doing, just to connect with ourselves. Okay, so keep your eyes closed. And slowly and gently, I want you to mentally chant, I am. And we will do this short affirmations to connect with our own essence. Okay, so just follow me mentally. I am that I am. I'm not the body. I am not the emotions, and I'm not my thoughts. I am a spiritual being of divine intelligence, divine love, divine light, divine power. I am a child of God. I am connected with God. I am one with God. I am one with all. And with this, be aware of your heart. You can also put your hand on your heart just to feel yourself. And from your heart, visualize this flame, the candle flame that you've lit. Just visualize this candle flame is lighting within your heart. And as you are acknowledging that you are a child of God, you are connected with God, you are one with all, this flame of light is gently moving from your heart, going all the way up. The flame is going all the way up to the throat, going all the way up to your Ajna chakra, space between your brows, going all the way up to your crown chakra. And this flame of light is now moving from the top of your head, higher and higher, connecting with the divine light. And when I say divine light, be aware of all the cosmic energies that are available, the energies of the moon, the energy of the sun, the energy of the planet. All of these energies are basically creating an antenna above your head. And you're receiving these signals from these cosmic objects, from higher energies. Throughout the day, 24/7, you're connected with your divine antenna, with these cosmic objects. And as you acknowledge that you are not the body, you're not the emotions, you're not your thoughts, but you are the soul, this connection, your receptivity of the energies available, the higher energies available in the cosmos, are accessed by your antenna. And allow the flame of light to shine brighter and brighter. The flame on top of your head grows in light, grows in light. Now we will do the invocation to the Supreme God. With this connection, you're invoking to the Supreme God, Divine Father, Divine Mother, to all these spiritual elders, to all the holy gurus, holy master saints, to my spiritual teacher, to all the spiritual teachers, to Ma Guruji Mele, the teacher of my teacher, and all the higher beings, all the sages, all the cosmic angels, or the devas of the universe. We thank you all for your priceless blessings. Thank you for helping us during this blood moon shadow work activity, to help us connect deeper with our own selves, to fall in love with the beautiful person, with the wonderful human being that I am. Thank you for the blessings of good self-esteem and self-worth. Thank you for the love that you shower upon me unconditionally. Thank you for my receptivity of these blessings with lots of gratitude, tremendous respect, and lots of love. We thank you all for your priceless blessings. And with that, I want all of you to be aware of this wonderful group, every person who is meditating with us, every person who wants to develop a better relationship with themselves. You say, I acknowledge your presence and thank you for sharing your energies, your blessings with me. Thank you. Now with that, be aware of the base of your feet. Visualize there are roots of light that are going from your base of your feet into the Mother Earth, grounding you, creating a two-way connection from the top of your head with the spirit or the energy world, and from the base of your feet with the earth or the material world. Just say, I'm firmly connected and rooted. So be it. So be it. So it is. Now, with this beautiful connection, I want you to go deeper and deeper into your heart. Be aware of this beautiful light within your heart, the flame. And be aware of anything that has been bothering you with respect to your relationship with yourself or with respect to your relationship with money, people, your career, and your body. And be aware of the fears that it starts to create within yourself. The fears, the self-doubt that it creates within yourself. And I want you to go really deep in order to identify this block within you, this relationship issue with yourself. Says, no, you're not good enough. No, you cannot have this. Maybe you're not deserving. Maybe this is too much to ask for. You do not have what it takes to be worthy of a relationship, worthy of financial goals, worthy of a good health. And just be aware of this shadow or this hidden darker side within you that basically wants to experience light. Just say, what are my fears? What are my fears during this lunar eclipse? And just visualize the phenomenon of the moon passing over the earth, casting this shadow, and visualize the shadow being casted over your heart. And under this shadow are your fears. The fears that have been created or absorbed during your journey in this lifetime or even beyond. What are my fears? What am I most afraid of? And who brings out this fear within you? Is it your relationship, your significant partner, your parents, maybe your boss, a financial situation, maybe a health problem that basically makes you feel insecure, unsafe, fearful about yourself, about your future, about your success? What is it? Take a moment to connect with that pain, with that fear. And your only job is to identify it. As you identify it, you're bringing it to your awareness. And awareness is light. So just be aware of this part of you that is fearful, that is dubious, that is unsure. And now take a moment to write it down. So you can utilize your notebook to make a note of your fears. And gently, as you write it down, visualize your hand an extension of your heart, an extension of your energy. And as you're writing this down, you're allowing that fear, you're allowing that self-doubt to find its expression on the paper. So you're letting it go, you're releasing it. So utilizing your hand to release it with the help of a pen. So take a minute or two to write it down, and this would be the second part to your shadow work sheet. On this night, I acknowledge my irrational fears and the problems they cause within me. And just make a note of it. Okay, I will be writing along with you guys. So just take your time. You can take 2 to 3 minutes to write down anything that you've seen that has happened and requires expression. You can create a laundry list of it and nobody is judging. Just remember, you are trying to give your fears and your self-doubt an expression, allowing this energy to flow from your heart to through your hand onto the paper. And once you're done, just message on the chat, done. Okay. Thank you, Paradi. Done. I think I'm done. So don't go into too much detail. Trust me, all the shadows will not come out at the same time. But whatever is on top of your mind will be on paper. Okay? Now, two of you have said, okay, three of you have said done. I'm also done. This is how I'll become, I feel like, victim. So don't reach to a level where you start feeling like a victim, because when you start writing the negative about or the fears about yourself, you can go on and on and on at times. Okay? Thank you, Sai. Thank you, Ankur. Thank you, Sumita. So how many of you could have like 5 fears or less? How many with 5 fears or less? Let's see. 5. Yeah, Pariti, 5. You want to speak something? Acha, 5. Okay, thanks.
I'm saying less than 5.
Less than 5. Okay, good. And trust me, more than 5 is not bad. Okay. So I'm just saying, the more you become aware about yourself, the more nitpicking you can do for yourself. Okay. So, and कई बार ये सकता है other way भी हो सकता है. You've gone into the victim mode and you've just dug up or got to know all the things that probably other people have said and feel about you, and you are just absorbing that vibe. So दोनों चीजें हो सकती है. So there is no wrong or right answer. I'm just asking this question just to let you know that sometimes we get into the victim mentality where we start seeing everything wrong about ourselves. So if you are seeing too many things being wrong, too many fears, it could be that you are in that zone of, victim mentality. For those of you, or it could mean that you are highly aware about yourself. So either ways, okay? 17, 6, 5. Okay, great. Now what I want you to do is, with the same pen, just go through these fears one by one. Okay. Just look into that line that you've written about yourself and just question yourself and ask, what will it take? What will it take, to get this fear out? So just ask, what will it take for me to maybe, to be loved more? What will it take for me to accept that I'm different? What will it take for me to live my dharma? Okay. Now, for all these questions, when you start asking these positive questions, you will see that your relationship with that fear will change. So, with all these, that you've written, now you don't have to basically talk about your fear, your self-doubts, but put a positive question against it. Okay? So for those of you who have 5 or 6, you can do it now. For those of you who have 17, you can continue doing. Now, once you have done that, okay, you can, so you got it? Give me कोई और एग्जाम्पल दो. ये तो मैं अपने में से पढ़ रही हूँ. आप में से कोई भी अपना एक एग्जाम्पल देके what will be a positive question that you'll ask? Take one of your fear and just, what will it take? Yeah, cool. Now you can unmute it.
Yeah, ma'am. Actually, I had met with an accident 4 years back while driving the scooter with my husband. So like today I'm very much scared of driving the scooter or anything. So like actually I'm very fond of that. But it's because I'm scared of it, because I met with an accident, so I'm not able to drive the scooter, and I'm not having that confidence. So I want to come out of that fear. So what question can I ask for that positively? I mean, I'm just asking that way.
What will it take for me to become an excellent driver and
Okay.
experience this, passion
Okay.
daily basis once again? What will it take?
Okay. Thank you.
And I don't want you to, think anything beyond that. You leave that positive question to the universe. For self-doubt,
Okay.
one step at a time. Absolutely. So self-doubt, if you have a self-doubt about, I am doubtful about my own success, okay, or me making it big, if you have that question, then the question that you ask yourself is, what will it take for me to become super successful in my life? What will it take for me to be financially stronger in my life, financially super successful in my life? If that is your self-doubt. So you're putting that question out to the universe. And trust me, when you're asking this, the tone has, is transmuted. So the fear is transmuted into a positive question. And when you say that to the universe again and again, it becomes your kind of an, if you use it in an affirmative way, it will become, or the universe will bring that answer. So for all these things that you're writing, you will have to, frame, or you should frame a positive question. What will it feel to have a loving, committed, trustworthy relationship in my life? Okay, so just put out those questions to the universe, and you can put it, in your sheet. And once you got that positive question, you cut the fear. So you run a line through it. Gone. Okay. Or जिन questions का, you're not able to frame positive questions, take my help. Okay. You message me and I'll give you the positive question for it. So don't leave it unattended. आज ही रात में सारे positive questions you make. And this will become kind of, your way forward in 2023. So let the universe bring the feeling of success, the feeling of relationship, the feeling of super successful life and living your purpose and time. Okay, so done. You can cut, you can also burn, but abhi main burn wala cheez nahi bolungi. So cut it. And intention, your pen is basically, like fire, and it's burning away that doubt or fear. So you can, that's why we put in this fire. We're utilizing the fire element or the Agni Devas from this candle or this light source, and when we cut it, we are burning that fear. Okay, fear of being left alone. Okay, so what will it take for a wonderful relationship to show up in my life? How can I experience the love in my life? Universe, show me. How can I experience companionship that lasts with love, trust, integrity, commitment, joy? Okay. And the entire energy of that fear will, transmute from fear to show me the magic. Okay, done. So there is this on page number 5. There is a beautiful, like a abracadabra kind of a spell, uh, which you can chant in order to ask the hidden aspect of you to come out in light. So we will do that together. So apart from the fears that have come out right now, अगर और कुछ भी बचा है अंदर, या और कोई भी fears हैं ऐसे, so we will say this little magic phrase on, if you can see. Can you guys see? So just focus your attention on the screen and just visualize. You can open your eyes and just imagine that you are standing on the earth and you're seeing the moon casting a shadow upon you, and this shadow aspect of you comes in front of you. Okay, so that's the visualization that we have to do while we are reading this. Okay, so we start. And the line "as the earth" is something that we're going to chant together. So just be on mute, but you chant it. Ready? Let's go. So just take a deep breath. You put your hands on your heart. As the earth slowly covers the moon, my words, thoughts, and actions are all in tune. A white candle to honor the goddess, a chant to the moon, is just like a promise. Enchanting night to see and to listen, the sides of myself in darkness or hidden. A passing shadow tonight prevails. Show me the person behind the veil. And you can close your eyes and just think of this part of you that is scared, that doesn't want to be acknowledged, that doesn't want to be found out, and is residing within you because maybe when you were young, your parents didn't acknowledge your presence. Or somebody whom you truly loved didn't validate your presence. Or it could be a wound, or it could be a hurt that you experienced when people did not show you the love that you expected of them. And this part of you wanted to stay hidden. This part of you becomes a tantrumy child. This part of you becomes infuriated when it is not acknowledged, when it is not cared for, when it is overlooked, when people become mean to you, when people become rude to you, when people who cause distrust, they lie to you, they hurt you. This is the side of you that really, really gets affected. And it has started creating a shell, a wall between the world and yourself, so that nobody can hurt. So this part of you will never speak that it is feeling lonely. That part of you will never speak that it is in pain, that it requires love, that it wants to be hugged, that it wants company, that it wants to experience financial abundance. Because whenever it tries to find love, the only thing that comes back to him or her is pain. And your fear, your doubt is your mechanism for hiding from this pain, for not facing this pain. So just visualize this veil, parda hai, or this parda, you can see through, little through this veil. And there is this person, a part of you standing on the other side of the veil. And just like you would do to a child that is trying to hide or cry in a corner or lonely, I want you to just mentally ask this child to come out of this veil. Ask this child to show herself or himself. And just say you're important, you're loved, you are needed, you're wanted. You're my part. You're part of me. You make me whole, you complete me. You need my love. So please show yourself to me. The love, the attention, the acknowledgement, acceptance that you want to receive can only come through me. And slowly visualize that parda or this veil lifting up, and there you are, standing in front of you, waiting to be called upon, waiting to be seen. And I want you to move towards that being that you're seeing in front of the veil. And I want you to go and hug that energy, that presence that is showing himself or herself in front of you. And just give a tight hug. And you can do it physically. Just hold yourself and just feel embracing that shadow aspect that is trying to show you. Say, I love you. You are a part of me. You're a child of me that is rebelling. You're just like, a child who's showing tantrums and crying for help in a different way. And I acknowledge your presence, and I really need you to be integrated with my light. Take a deep breath and just say, I bring you in light. I love you. I'm proud of you. I know that you are behaving in a different way because you just want love, because you want to be acknowledged. And that love, that unconditional love, can only come through me. Nobody can love these parts of me that are neglected. Only I can love them. Nobody can pamper the rebellious child in me. Only I can pamper. And I will do till the end of my life. And I will always support and be and nurture and love this part of me that is tantrumy, that is hurtful, that is sad at times, that is depressive at times. I will take care of you. I will make you happy. Come in light. Just visualize this shadow is now moving away, and this full moon light is shining upon the earth. And as this lunar eclipse gets over, the light of the full moon is bright and is shining upon this shadow aspect of you that is immersing in this energy, that is soaking up this energy, this light, feeling replenished, nourished at all levels. So be it, so it is. Take a deep breath. Feel this wonderful presence. And just say you are deserving of anything and everything in life, and you will have it. I will ensure that you have it in this lifetime. Take a deep breath. If you have children, be aware how you take care of their tantrums, how you pacify them. If you don't have children, be aware of your friends' children, You don't want to see crying. You want to help them out. That is the same with the shadow self. So just allow this transformation to happen and visualize this darker version of you that gets really angry, mad, scared, hates herself, hits herself, curses herself at times. Slowly and gradually, transmuting. So the energies of this shadow self are being transmuted. They're moving like smoke. And from below the smoke is this gorgeously beautiful, lighted being glowing in all its glory. Visualize this darker energies, lower vibrations are escaping out of this shadow self, bringing it in complete light. And now I just want you to put your hands in the blessing position and just bless this part of you. Just say, may you be blessed. May you be divinely blessed. May you be divinely loved and accepted. May you be respected. May you be cared for through me. May our relationship improve. I bless you with divine love, divine light, and divine power. May the energies and the negative tendencies that you have be transmuted into positive tendencies. Everything is energy. And may the sadness, the anger, the resentment, the rage that I have with respect, may this emotion be transmuted into divine creativity. May I be able to create the best work of my life using the emotional power of this shadow self. And as you say that, be aware of all the people who've created exceptional work during a heartbreak. People who have got glorious success because of the miserable failures that they've gone through. And just say you are on the journey of creating a success. The power of emotions, whether negative or positive, if channeled properly, can create immensely powerful source of energy. It can create immense passion. And I will utilize all of this energy to build a life of my dreams. So be it. So be it, so it is. Tathastu. Now be aware of all the people in this group. May all of you be blessed with the power, with the light and the love to shift the energies of fear, doubt, failure, into a powerful source of inspiration to live a life of your dreams. So be it, so be it, so it is. My shadow and my light are two aspects of my personality. As I integrate them, I become whole and complete. With the blessings of God, with the blessings of my spiritual teacher, Master Choa Hoksui Mahaguruji, all the great, great ones, holy gurus, holy master saints, archangels, holy angels, all the spiritual elders and helpers, and especially with the great beings of these cosmic objects, the great beings of these cosmic energies. Thank you for the priceless blessings, the blessings of success, good health, happiness, joy, spirituality, illumination, abundance, prosperity, and long life. We thank you all in full faith. So be it, so be it, so it is. It is done. You can open your eyes with a big, broad smile. I hope you are able to feel that your shadow, your light is you. It's all of you. What to do with the paper after writing positive questions? You start creating your affirmations using that. Right? Now, there is another 2 boxes below the doubt and fear. The qualities, the positive qualities that you want to develop. So you can also focus on the positive qualities that you would want to develop during these 28 days till the next full moon, and consciously work on those qualities. So, utilize the time between this full moon and the next full moon to work on those qualities, and keep creating your goals. So for those of you who don't know, we are doing these 21 days of prosperity, and probably we're like 15 days into the session, but we are doing a very, very powerful process on 7 steps of manifestation. And this is going to become like how to utilize the new moon and full moon for manifestation. It's a whole process. And if any of you want to understand that process and become a part of it, you can take a 1-day pass and do that process. And trust me, it is so powerful. And you can create a process around your goals. Probably we start on a new year and then we end it, but there is no metric, there is no progression path to those goals. So I've put in a structure of these 7 steps for manifesting. So if you're interested, you can take a 1-day pass. It is there on my Instagram Linktree page, and shoot out a message to me, and I will be helping you set up those 7 steps so that every new moon and full moon you're coming with a purpose. The energy around these cosmic phenomena is huge, but you should know how to harness them. Okay. So apart from that, I would want to just listen to a couple of experiences. It would be really nice. Anybody would want to speak? Faradi, I see you. Okay, just unmute yourself and you can share it. Really nice.
Okay. As in, what do you want me to answer?
What was your
experience was-
experience of this session as compared to other full moons?
yeah, it was deeper. I mean, I'm not proud to say that the last few full moons, I was not practicing it, but this time this meditation really helped me to, I think, get back to that whole, sync me up with that whole thinking, and you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, it was really nice, and I specifically and I purposely did that only 5, or kept those points less, because I wanted to focus only on that. That was the whole point, that I wanted to focus on less things so that I'm more powerful in tackling those. So I could have had many, but yeah, it was good.
Great. Thank you for sharing. And I hope, it makes a difference. Thank you. Priya, would you like to share?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Well, something very different. Wasn't expecting, but the whole visualization about the younger self as a child, I'd heard people talk about it. I think today I experienced it for the first time, firsthand, and something I literally cannot put into words. I'm glad I did this.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much for sharing.
Thanks.
Wow. Madhavi, I see you, but yeah, there's not much of that. Oh, I see you now. How was it for you, Madhavi? You'll have to unmute, I think. You'll have to unmute, dear.
It was amazing, Sargam.
Wow. Okay.
Way beyond the expectation. And by fluke, I just saw your message. Like I was online, it just appeared, and I got connected to it, and it was really wonderful.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you all for trusting me and jumping on at the last moment. I just love you guys. Thank you. Ankur, how? Yeah, I'm happy that you have.
Ma'am, frankly speaking, too much. I mean, like it was beyond expectation, truly speaking, and it was an amazing experience, especially of the shadow. I mean, like the fear and whatever you did. It was truly like, but the fears are literally going out, and the shadow is just going, and I'm getting that light blessings from the moon, and I can see my own new thing. I mean, it's just truly amazing, truly awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ankur. Thank you for sharing. Putting it.
Ma'am, I just wanted to ask one question that, as you said about writing the fear and the positive questions. So, like, do I have to burn that paper, or do you just have to cancel that things, or what? I'm just not clear about it. Can you just make it clear?
Cancelled it, well and good, because we are, lighting the candle and we are neutralizing the energy of it. So cancelling is good enough. You can follow the paper and pick it.
So just cancel it, tear it, and just flush it out or throw it in the bin.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you. And then you can start. And if I want to write the positive affirmations, I should write in a fresh new paper regarding these questions and the fear.
Yeah, absolutely. You can utilize. You can do it in your gratitude, or you can do it, during your affirmations. You send out these positive questions to the universe, and in your meditations, find those answers.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much, and thank you. Lots of gratitude. God bless you abundantly. Truly amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Ankur. Thank you. Hi, Jaya. Would you like to speak?
Yes. So I think since I have attended most of your sessions, I think all the sessions in the past year, but I think this one is completely different. You can see your darker side.
Yeah.
So it was like, earlier when you used to ask me the shadow part, I was like, no, I don't have any, because maybe I was riding on the waves of success maybe. But when you fall down and you have to rethink, then you realize like what all fears you have now. I think that's the best part. That's why I wrote 17. Maybe it's going to be more, but I think and the affirmation part, I think this one is surely going to help to move ahead.
Great.
Thanks for that.
Thank you, dear. Thank you so much, and for putting it so nicely. Thank you, and for being so brave, sharing those 17 years. It takes courage. So I really appreciate. Thank you. Hi, Sai. I saw you joining again. So will you be able to speak? Oh, sorry. Again, I'm asking to unmute.
Hello. Hi, Sakam.
Hi, Sai.
Yes, it was really nice, and it is really different from other meditations. It's like working on you, with you, through you only. So it's really a different idea. I like the idea very much. So as you know, I'm not able to focus so much in the meditation, but this meditation was really different because it's it's working for you only, through you only. You only know your weakness. You only know your strengths. So
Absolutely.
so it was really nice. I liked it very much. So thank you so much.
Thank you. You guys are able to put it in such beautiful words. Sometimes I even don't realize what I'm doing. But thank you so much. Thank you. Vandana, would you be able to say something? Would be nice to hear. And then we have Gaurav. Yeah.
Yeah, we had done shadow work earlier also.
Yeah.
I think last year we had done it, but
Correct.
that time I didn't work for me that this way, the way it has worked today. Because before you told, I could see my ferocious self in the dark shadow, and I was hurt.
Mhm.
So till now, I'm trying to convince that hurt self. It's not convinced till yet. It is going to take more time.
That's
Um,
okay. Yeah.
because probably I have been swallowing a lot of things, and there is choking which is happening in my throat because of that. That emotional choking and the physical choking has now clubbed together basically.
Hmm.
So that I was thinking of working on, but now it is out already. So it has to be worked over all over again.
This awareness will bring a lot of shift. Just the awareness that it exists and this is happening to you will bring a lot of shift within you. So, just wait for another 10-15 days and you will say that something has shifted within you. Yeah. So thank you so much, Vandana, for sharing.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Hi, Gaurav.
Hi there. How are you, Sagam?
I am fantastic.
And breathing in gratitude, it's just a great feeling. In the evening today, one of my other friend called me, get Gaurav, today is a full moon, and you should write just negative things about anything and everything, and just burn it and flush it out. I did that, and after that, she said that you just have to write another sheet of paper and just say positive things and keep it with you. I did it, but I was still hoping कि यार मैं कुछ meditation वगैरह भी करूँ. It's always good, but I always look for a guided meditation, and somehow, I'm not a regular attendee of your meditation, but somehow I saw your message और फिर जल्दी जल्दी मैंने थोड़ा सा late join किया. It's a great experience. And in fact, जब हम वो exercise कर रहे थे, eyes बंद करके ऐसे हाथ करे हुए थे, तो उस time I feel the energy. It's like wow. So I could feel the sensation that I am holding something, whatever it is, and then there was tinkling on the hair. So much I feel good, I feel light, and it's an amazing experience. And I've lit the candles. So somehow it was there, and I just did it, and I'm feeling good. So let's see. I'm really excited and looking forward. So some amazing things to happen in my life.
Absolutely. When you really look forward to miracles happening in your life, the universe
Yeah.
says, here you go.
Absolutely. Yeah. So much gratitude to you, Sargam. I'm so glad that I'm able to join and just like that.
Wow. Yeah, I'm like, surprised when people join the last moment. It's like, okay, wonderful. I'm happy to have you, Gaurav, and you're
Always
smiling.
a pleasure. Thank you so much, and God bless you.
Thank you so much. So if you like the meditation and if you think that it can help anybody, that a friend or somebody in your family, you can share this meditation with them and, just earn your good karma. Because I feel sometimes when you tell somebody that it is good and they trust you, they will listen to it. So just do your bit, share it with people whom you think it would be relevant for, and may many more lives, come into light and let go of their shadows, and there be more love, more happiness and joy. Right. So thank you so much for joining, everyone. Have a blessed evening, and we end the Kartik month with a bang, and let's roll into the new year by knowing and being aware about ourselves. Right. So thank you. Atma Namaste. Have a blessed rest of the month.